Some of you have been wondering what your superpower is. I know I've spent some time wondering myself what my particular superpower is, and it has so much to do with timing. So I'm gonna share with you the downloads or the uploads that I got last night before I went to bed. So, while you're wondering what's so unique and so special about yourself, you literally need to pay so much attention to your environment and the things that are happening in your environment. You need to be paying attention to basically anything that you see, hear, feel drawn to. Like for me, it's been numbers, but not your typical angel numbers. It's been random numbers. One of the numbers I was drawn to was 24, and I got this feeling. I just felt pulled toward the number, and what thing that number was on, it drew my attention. And so what I did was basically take that number, put it in my notepad. Anything that I feel drawn to or feel that emotion about, that emotional trigger, I just write it down. And the purpose of that is to basically make the connection. So a lot of times when you see something, and then, like, let's say you see a number, and then later you see that number comes up again, and like, oh, synchronicity, right? Yes, but you have to read deeper into it, and that's how you strengthen that psychic muscle. What is the connection when you see the first thing that you feel drawn to? Practice that feeling, practice honing in on that feeling, and practice reading it to try to understand it. Okay, so another thing that came through was basically the need to study yourself and your choices. What choices are you making? What does that look like for you? Practice making rapid choices and rapid decisions. Sometimes some of us can get stuck in places and not be able to necessarily figure out what we should do, or we want to ask for assistance or guidance or support when it comes to making decisions. Don't ask anybody. Ask no one. Don't ask for help. Literally just make the choice. And no, I mean, there's no wrong choice. Yes, it can get uncomfortable. Absolutely, it can get uncomfortable. But so what? That's just what the journey is about, making choices and being so solid in yourself and in your decision making that it's just unquestionable. You have all the answers, truly. And if you sit down and listen, or sit down and just, like, relax, the answers will likely come to you. So, some of us are going to be on this plane for quite some time. Um, how do you know that you're likely going to be someone that's here for quite some time? Um, it's literally, if you have been hearing from people, oh, you look so young, what are you doing? How is it that you have so much energy? Things like that. If you look very young for your age, if you have a lot of energy, if you're taking care of yourself, if you have wellness at the forefront of your existence, you are likely going to be here for quite some time. Not everybody, but some of us, that is our superpower, longevity. You will see a lot, you will experience a lot, you will be able to share things with people, you'll be able to exist in a way that people haven't for hundreds and hundreds of years. Old stories, maybe biblical stories, but there are old stories that exist that basically people have been around for hundreds of years, thousands of years. It's 100% possible, and don't think for a second that it's not. The shortened lifespan is something that happened by collective belief, and it's collective belief in the wrong direction. Like, it does not have to be a short-lived life. Life can be long, very long, and that's going to happen in my generation. I know for a fact that there are several people, I know a few that are going to be here for quite some time, because they are very youthful in their appearance, very youthful in their presence, and they are having they're very health conscious, so they're thinking about being well and staying well, which is something that is paramount on the journey. All right, so for those of you who have been trying to shift dimensions or timeline shift, this is your sign that you made it to where you were supposed to go. I know it's crazy. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it's like, how did you end up here? But you are exactly where you're supposed to be. In this specific place, this specific time, because there's something very specific that you're called to do here. You might know what that is, and some of you don't, and that's okay. But you literally knew that the first thing that you were supposed to do, or the main thing that you were supposed to do, is shift timelines. And some of you don't know that you made it, but this is your sign that you did. Okay, so also keep in mind that in making these rapid choices and these rapid decisions, that is a part of what you're supposed to be doing, and you're supposed to be doing your absolute best to enjoy your life often, every day. You need to be doing something that you enjoy, something that feels good, something that keeps your vibration high and your energy high. Of course, there are going to be some times of the day, or sometimes or some days where that doesn't seem feasible, but push through it. And it's okay if you have those days where it just doesn't make sense. That's fine.